Okay, so we've caught Gypsy Rose lying so many times, but I caught one main lie she tried to say in her book that I need y'all to hear. We're going to spin a block on what she said, and then I'm going to show you where she lied.
Hey everybody, so this is day 2 after my memoir, My Time to Stand, has been released to bookstores and wherever books are sold.
And
I am so proud to be holding this book right now.
Oh, Book of Lies.
Whoever has read it already, I hope that you receive the message.
Of lies, we did.
This is not a true crime book.
It's fiction.
This is a book about survival
And lies.
and hardship and overcoming massive amounts of trauma.
And lies.
To say that this book is just a book is not, it's very, very much misrepresented. This is not a book. This is my entire life.
And lies.
In pages.
Oh, of lies.
When I started working on this book with Melissa Moore and Michelle Mastroshani, 2 amazing women, amazing writers.
Lies.
I had such
the Happy
a
Face
wonderful
Killer's
time
daughter?
working
No way.
with them, brainstorming, and it's really a talent to be able to bring the emotions of what a trauma survivor has to go through and overcome and push past into words. That is incredibly difficult because no one can know the emotions felt by a victim unless you are in that situation or have been there. And so for us to brainstorm together and kind of figure out how do we want to put this all together, how do we want to framework this, is amazing. And I think we did an amazing job. The things that I talk about in this book are things that I don't get asked in interviews. I don't get asked how scared I was in certain situations. I don't get asked why didn't I just run away?
Did you ever consider, in a public place, if you stood up out of your wheelchair and walked, Dee Dee's fraud would be completely exposed?
I honestly didn't think about that.
It never crossed your mind.
No.
So instead of planning an elaborate escape, you planned a murder.
Yes.
Didn't she say no one ever asked her, why didn't she just run away? Why didn't she just do anything else? But right here, she asked. And I actually remember on the news, they asked her to in LA. The reason why I'm bringing this to your attention is the fact that it's a continual lie that's perpetuated. And the fact that she could sit up there and say that, where there's several clips of people asking, really makes you wonder, like, what is her MO? Like, what is she trying to do? Right? Like, even when I look back, there was a clip. I'm going to play it. I'm not sure if I'm going to have to edit this out because it might take it out just because it may not be able to monetize, but I'm going to show you guys.
This is what upsets me so much is when I got to prison, I asked them if I could get therapy. I received a notice that I didn't qualify for one-on-one therapy.
Wow. You would think that they would want to set you up and give you all of the tools that you would need to be as mentally stable and to be as healed as possible.
Don't you guys remember the interview where she said that she declined therapy because she didn't feel like she needed it, but now they didn't give it to her? The fact that she's even lying on the justice system like that. Now, we already know the justice system is not amazing, But for her to lie to that level, it's like, come on now. I know you're sitting with Kim K and you're trying to get the best appearances possible, but I just don't feel like it was worth lying about something like that. Yes, there's other things in prison reform that I feel like can happen, but this is not one of them. And even Rachel Garlick, which is her old best friend from prison, said that they had a lot of access to therapy. She did a lot of therapy. They weren't turning Gypsy down. But Gypsy continues to perpetuate that lie. Rachel Garlick said that if you want help, you can get it. Chillicothe is one of those prisons that have everything there that you need in order to get the help. So the fact that she's continued to lie like this, and what's crazy is that she doesn't think that this is easy to find out. Someone can easily contact Chillicothe. Someone can easily speak to inmates from before, like Nadatha or other people. So I'm not really sure why she continues to perpetuate this lie. And I feel as though the only reason why she would perpetuate this is because she does not realize she's a liar because she's such a narcissist. But I do feel like Melissa Moore is setting her up. And you really have to ask yourself, with that book release, all the contradictions in there. Like she said, you know, Nick was the first guy she ever told that she can walk. But then a few pages down, she says that Dan is the first guy she ever told she could walk. So when you really think about stuff like that, there's so many conflicting parts. Why would Melissa Moore or anybody else let her release this book? She also speaks about her sleeping, her mom and dad sleeping with each other. Why would that be something that's in your book? I would never even ask about my parents sleeping together or how many times they slept together or what they did. Like, that is none of my business. I'm gonna stay out of grown people business, okay? And the fact that that's something she wrote about in her book, to me, it's concerning. And again, remember, she said this book is for her daughter, and for her to leave a legacy, basically for her daughter to read. Like, why is that not something that the internet is speaking about? Look, we have how many days left here on this app? Not on YT, but on this app. Y'all need to blow this up. We need to air her out. Let me tell you something. I'm going to go out with a bang. Okay? I'm going to post every day, all day. Because we exposing this monster. This girl has a baby. And you know what she has done. She has already actualized her child. It's dangerous out here. She is dangerous. This girl has lied on her mom. She has lied and used a man with disabilities, a low IQ, collecting permanent disability. Like, all of those things should show you that she preys on the vulnerable. And this is why Gypsy Rose Blanchard needs to be exposed, because she's dangerous. And I think a lot of people aren't realizing how dangerous she is. She is more than dangerous. And we need to take that very serious. And we need to push anything out about her so the public can see who she really is. She's coming out with her third season on Lifetime. So that's a whole nother thing. And the reality is, we need for the public to know, why are they funding her life? This girl unalived her mom. Our tax dollars paid for her to sit in prison. And they should continue to pay for her to sit in prison or get the penalty. Why are we giving this girl money? Because we are. And we can't. And we shouldn't. And we need to stop it now. We should not be funding her and her baby mama. And yes, I called him a baby mama because he's I can't say it on this here app. But I said what I said. Y'all take it for what you want. Have a great day. Bye-bye for now.